Greetings once again from Shelf Life Online. Today I am going to bring to your attention two great fiction books. They could be classed as both general interest and a little bit of romance. And I think you know pretty well that I do like a good mystery, but I also like a good book that tells a story that is people-oriented, character-driven, and really makes you think at the end of the book. The very first book is The Falling Woman by Richard Farrell. It is published by Algonquin Books of Chapel Hill, and it retails for $39.95. The book revolves around a woman by the name of Erin Gerarte. She has pancreatic cancer, and she wants to go to a retreat in California with the hope that maybe it might help her situation. So she boards a plane in Washington, and the plane flies over Kansas, and suddenly the plane blows up. 123 people die. Actually, 122 die. She is the 123rd person, but somehow she miraculously survives. She plummets from the plane, still strapped to her airplane seat, and she goes through the roof of a farmhouse in Kansas, and she survives. So people can't believe that there was one survivor. So a gentleman by the name of Charles Radford from the National Transportation Safety Board, he is hired to investigate this, and because he doesn't believe that she could have lived. Like everybody else died, so how could one person survive? So it becomes a media frenzy. People want to talk to her. The girl is discovered, and she's taken to a hospital, and she has minor injuries miraculously. So she escapes from the hospital because she really wants to remain she doesn't want to be known. She doesn't want people to know what's happened to her. And so this Charles Radford is hired to track her down because he wants to do a thorough investigation of how she lived and why the accident happened. So he does finally locate her. Now, Charles Radford is going through his own problems. His wife is pregnant, and he really doesn't know what he's going to do about fatherhood. He's not ready for it. So it becomes a juxtaposition of one girl whose life may be ending because of pancreatic cancer, and a man who's facing a pregnant woman and a life that is beginning. So the book is really, really one of those thought-provoking stories where you will find it entertaining from first page to last. Richard Farrell has done an amazing job of creating a book that makes you think about the price of celebrity, because the girl is hounded. Everybody wants her story, but she doesn't want to tell her story. She wants to remain anonymous. And so I think that's what gives the book its charm. The two main characters, Erin and Charles, really help make the tale, percolate from first page to last. The second book of note that I would like to draw to your attention this week is The Return by Nicholas Sparks. Now, a lot of people know Nicholas Sparks is a great romance writer. I would compare him with some of the great female romance writers, such as Danielle Steele, but in Nicholas Sparks' books, he gives a little bit more character, and the plot is a little deeper than what you might find in traditional romance novels. And The Return, I believe, is one of his top 5 books, if not right up there, close to number 1. It involves a gentleman, Trevor Benton, who is heading home to New Bern, North Carolina. His grandfather has died, and he has left him his house. Now, his grandfather was a beekeeper in New Bern, and his life revolved around bees. So Trevor returns home, and he wants to find out what really happened to his grandfather, because his grandfather died as a result of a car accident. And it's all very mysterious. And as Trevor finds out, there's a lot of mystery here. There's a deputy sheriff. Her name is Natalie Masterson, and he meets her when he goes to the house. She investigates, thinking there's somebody breaking into the old gentleman's house. Well, she she meets Trevor, and the two have a immediate attraction to one another. Now, you know where this is going to go, but you don't know how it's going to get there, but there are complications, as you will find in a Nicholas Sparks novel. There's also a young girl. She's about 16 or 17. Her name is Callie. She lives down in the trailer park, and she was a good friend to Trevor's grandfather, and he wants to know more about the relationship, as you know, because she helped him with the beekeeping business. So Callie is very mysterious. She wants no one to know about her. She says she has no parents. She's an orphan. So as we get deeper into the book, we find she does have a family, and the question is, why does she not want them to know where she is? Now, Natalie and Trevor get a lot closer here, and without giving a lot of it away, we can say, or I can say, that Natalie has a husband, but it's not what you think it is. So anyways, Nicholas Sparks really weaves this tale together so masterfully, as he does in all his novels. You will keep turning pages, let's put it that way. You will not want to put the book down, because in a Nicholas Sparks novel, it's magical at times. So you can't go wrong with The Return. It's a return to great writing. So those are the two books this week. Thank you for listening to this, watching this, and as always, I welcome your feedback, positive or negative. So keep sending me ideas for book reviews too. I try to review as many as I can. So keep social distancing, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. Bye for now.